They hating cause they know when I'm done rolling nigga about their faces cause they mouth be dirty. You know these niggas mouth be dirty. You know these niggas mouth be dirty. Know these niggas mouth be dirty.
Dirty mouth, true talk with the orbit.
Crying. Hey, bro. Hey, listen here, though. Listen here. That's $1 million idea right there. That's $1 million. Hey, we going to have to holler at Orbit. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to tell them we ain't no liquors. You know what I'm saying?
I still talk about that commercial. They don't make commercials like they used to. But then again, I don't really be watching like commercials like that.
Who you calling a 2-time cootie queen? You lamp liquor. That's a day, bro. That's an oldie but a goldie forever.
What? Before we get started, what's this? Episode 16? Yeah, that sounds right. We could take a couple moments, get our feng shui.
Bah.
My gain is good. Make sure I'm not screaming at the top, and you can't hear my screaming at the top of his lungs. So
how do I make this shit?
Ring. Okay, so yeah, now it looks like it's working.
Bang bang choo choo train.
Yeah, I'm really ready when you are.
Bet. Alright, we get you.
Welcome everybody to the ITSF podcast. It is episode 16. I want to thank you all for joining us back here today because you know where we are. We be lit in the spot. I am Jay Toussaint, your host, co-host, creator myself. I be doing some stuff sometimes.
Nah, you would be the host. I would be the co-host.
But it's both of our show. Like we both
But
here.
this was mainly your idea. And if we been 100%, you really do most of the work. I just gotta get on here and talk and record.
Hey, honestly, Rivers, bro. Ever since I switched to Rivers, I switched to Riverside.
Hey, look, hey man, don't put them in. So I'm saying, don't be telling you.
Hey, I'm not gonna cap, bro. Ever since switching to Riverside, they do all the TikToks and whatnot. I go through. I just do a couple. Anyway, we'll get back to it. I'm joined here by my brother King Kase Woodz, musical extraordinaire, one man army, not stopping for nothing. Top flight security of the world, Craig. See, now I remembered it.
I'm dead.
Well, now was cooking. It's been a minute.
Yeah, I was going through stuff, trying to get through stuff, create some stuff. Hey, speaking of, you get that video I sent you? You know what I'm saying?
I did.
Yeah, that was off
So-
the phone. They got the stabilizer and everything. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So what I was actually thinking about with that video, since you do got like one good still shot, you could zoom that in and then do like the little head tracking, and then you can cut that up into different shots.
Yeah, you're gonna have to show me how to do all that because you know me.
Yeah, but I mean I'm telling you, bro. That's what I be telling everybody. Honestly, you might be in the position you might have to. If you can get like a desktop PC or like a strong laptop that you can edit off of, I could teach you some stuff, bro.
That's the thing. This laptop, I'll give it to you. This laptop, it's able to download a lot of software, like, say for instance, iOS type shit.
How much RAM you got? Do you know how to check that?
I do not know. But
Okay,
I cussed in 4 minutes.
we gonna get to that. All right. So the quick technical tidbit. Da-da-da. This is for everybody who is currently on their PC. If you're not on your PC, you're probably gonna be using this later anyway. You're on the Windows, right? So if you go to the search bar and then you type in this PC, it should. Where's it at? Or you might have to go into.
I see projection settings, choose, sync something, start something on device, and continue on PC.
That ain't it. Give me 2 seconds. Let me remember.
I'm
gonna give a technical tidbit, and I can't even remember myself.
So I'm gonna well, while you remember that, I'm gonna start off by going to settings. I'm gonna go to system.
Oh, did we lose you?
I'm gonna go to. You can't hear me?
Yeah, here you just refresh. All right, so if you go to settings and then you type in, or actually, you can open File Explorer, right? So if you open File Explorer and then you right click this
Hey,
PC.
pause. I just got a notification that says device is struggling during recording. What does that mean? It's a,
That means you got a lot of stuff that's going on in the background. You probably got to clear some tabs and stuff.
it's probably my band lab.
Dang,
So
you still
it's
got the
that.
band. I'm not gonna lie, I got Discord open, OBS open, and Spotify open. But I mean, I kind of built my stuff
I
out.
only had that. I only had band lab open. And then I
What
also
should
had
I
to turn
do?
off the
Your device processing power is being strained during recording. Close other application browser tabs and consider lowering the recording quality. Yeah, I was about to say, what do you have your recording quality on?
I don't touch none of that.
Oh, well, then it's probably on 720. Anyway,
Yeah,
let's
because I don't. It doesn't let me choose the quality. It goes off your quality. That's what because I tried to I made a Riverside account to try to see our clips and stuff, but
mm,
I can only access it if you send me a link because it's under your profile, not under mine.
then we have to figure that out because I know that I can't add you as like a admin to like certain projects and whatnot. So it's just that
Hmm.
it may just be my internet, but Riverside be kind of slow using the interface. It's still pretty strong interface, but it's just like kind of going through everything. It seems like it takes a little bit, so it's a little pain point on the performance there, but we're gonna try to work through that. But it does show me on the right side. It looks like you're at a 720p. So yeah, we're in the same. So
Always got to keep it P.
yeah, well, yeah, let's get into the weekend review. What you been up to this past week?
Working, moving stuff into storage, looking for a new spot, trying to get my car in to the dealership because I would do the work on my car because I know how, but it's just cheaper. It's $30 with the insurance, everything covered from the engine to the outside of the car and everything. You know what I mean? I'd be saving money. But I've been trying to squeeze in some creativity. I've been finalizing new music with some features with the homie Toko. Hashtag aka I need money. I need money on it. That's his name. But and then I took some couple flicks today, video and all that. So that's pretty much it.
Mm, okay. Sound like any type of productivity is good productivity.
Yeah, most definitely. It's just because I've been felt like I've been behind, like I'm losing all my views on Instagram and everything. So I've been slacking.
Well, you also got to remember, it's not a it's not a race, it's a marathon or something like that. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. There you go. So in order
Nah,
to
forget that. I'm trying to trip motherfuckers.
well, you can still ship motherfuckers even in a marathon, but it's about building that foundation, making sure that even still, that you're growing, you're creating that foundation so that when when people do find you, they got enough of your stuff to go through, and so that way, when you do start getting like, is they said that it's like one thing to get a view and that be like, oh, a one time viewer and then they never come back, versus having a viewer that is constantly coming back over and over. So you're still finding your core audience of that community. So it's gonna be okay for the views to
It's
come and
just
go.
it's my biggest issue is I got more in life supporters than social media supporters, and then the people that support me in real life type shit, they not, how could I put it? Like they quote unquote, they say they want to quote unquote see me succeed, but if I be like, hey, like, share, comment, keep in mind they like and share and comment on everything else. You know what I'm saying? You seeing them share stuff, but like, you know what I mean? They just be looking over my stuff, but then they be swearing up and down. So I just be like, I don't know. I kind of stop. Hack up. I kind of stopped worrying about the views just because, like, a lot of times the views come from people who want to see my downfall. You know what I mean? So if the main reason why my views going down is because they like, oh, he probably done, or he can't create, he can't think of nothing, like, You know what I mean? So like the more I create, the more eyes is on me because they like you said, hating. You know what I mean? Like I have more eyes on me when I'm trying to do something than when I'm not doing nothing. Cause like how can I put it? Cause like most people be like, oh well, that makes sense because you're not doing something to gain attention, but that's not true. Look at a lot of people that just be trying to live life, and you got paparazzi popping up out the bushes and stuff, trying to catch
Yeah.
them in a cheating scandal and all of that. Like people could literally be doing nothing, and people be trying to be a part of that. You know what I mean? So when people try to tell me I'm not doing enough to have eyes on me, I don't believe it. I feel like the eyes be on me because they want to see my downfall. But I also got psychological issues and stuff. You know what I mean? So
No,
that's
no,
my
no.
paranoia.
And I will say it's also that in I will speak to that definitely the expecting that in that RL support from like your family and friends. So when you're sitting there posting, it's just like, hey, if you can help me out, something like that. I will say there are some people that generally watch. However, social media in itself is in a very kind of weird place right now, especially with like all the different age verification and stuff that's going on. So it's like there's a lot of people that they're not really committed to indulging in media like you used to, unless they looking for a specific reason, like you said. So if they hating and that's the only reason why they looking at the media, then unfortunately that's gonna be it. But once they get they fix, that's it. However, I will say that once I did start shifting away from expecting, I tell people this all the time. Is just like honestly, my IRL people that I know, they are not my core audience, so I'm not expecting them to engage with my stuff at all at this point. I know their views ain't gonna line my pockets.
I mean, sure, I like, bro. I get more listeners in Russia than I do in America.
Hey, bro, they be getting down some in other parts of the country with us, bro. I'm telling you,
What I'm saying, I'm just like, bro,
international.
I don't even know nobody in Russia. Look how many people I know in America. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just start right there. First off, every time they hear a motherfucker up, everybody want a piece, right? Everybody want a part. Everybody want an AKE chain now, right? Right,
Mm.
bro. You be surprised how many times I've been asked about this chain, bro. I got like 10, 11 people that want an AKE chain, but I asked them to do something dealing with the music, nothing. So I'm like, y'all think I would just hand this shit out to y'all? Like, what the
We
hell?
for PF. We looking like the new BMF. Nah.
Like, so, bro, like hell no, you shoot. I can't give out no handouts. Shoot, even my shorty know. You know what I mean?
Hey, this is not that type of handout season. I'm sorry. If you missed out when I was giving out handouts last year, I made sure to try and take care of everybody. This year is cut off.
Facts. Yeah, that clearance sale over, baby.
We have some new inventory. If you would like to, if you would like to take part in shopping our new selections that are freshly stocked,
But that seat come with a price.
hey, yesterday
Everybody had their
today's price
chance.
is not yesterday's price.
It is not. It is not. Just like today's gas prices ain't yesterday gas
Bro,
prices. You
tell
feel
me
me?
about it. Hey, we actually. Oh, I can't give him too much credit because I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna definitely investigate into it. However, gas did come down very slightly, and man was
It's 10 cents if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, I wouldn't go fill my tank to celebrate. And man, I was like, I don't know when it's gonna drop back down or if it's gonna shoot back up, but I'd rather have a tank of gas and go from there than not have gas at all.
Like I said, tuck your balls, tuck your head, and go straight. Fuck it. Cause you never know what the hell's coming. So do it while you can. You feel me?
That's why I am trying to stack my bread, make a name for myself, and just do me. Because I feel like at this point, like I forgot who it is. I think it's like suburban something. But the video I sent you is basically if you do what you know how to do because you know what you're doing, and people go hate regardless of what you do. So if people go hate regardless of what you do, you might as well do what you do because you know what you're doing.
Dad, you talking about several baby?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that motherfucker. Hey, but he be speaking facts though.
That's
Like,
all
like,
facts,
like he might
bro.
be a comedian first, But people don't be realizing like the actual messages that be in there, cause that be real life problem. Like bro, like that one where he was like, you can have 100,000. No, he said you can have what was it? You can have 100,000 for every 2 weeks for the rest of the year, or have 100 million every year for the rest of your life. And they chose 100,000 for the rest of the year. And he was like, "Are you stupid?"
No.
He's like, "What the hell are we talking about?" Like, yeah, people will really do that because, like, yeah, I'll put it to you like this: even if you can rack up millions in that year off that 100,000 every 2 weeks, my thing is, you really think you gonna blow $1 million in a year
So
with the lifestyle that we live?
I genuinely believe there are some niggas they will. I give them
Carelessly,
niggas
yeah.
I give
Then
them
those are the
niggas
ones that's
three
gonna choose the
months.
100,000. You see what I'm saying?
I give them niggas 3 months they blew through that meal, bro.
I'm dead.
That meal does not even, you know how they this is a quick history fact. How they didn't name the babies until the baby reached over a year old. Like it was like way back when. Like I'm talking
Yeah, I
16.
heard about that.
Yeah,
That's pretty
basically
crazy.
they didn't
Like
name
they
the
named the baby based off what they did.
after a year. Yeah,
Yeah.
after a year, bro. I'm telling you, a baby gonna outlast that baby gonna outlast that $1 million.
Like if a baby was able to spit a loogie 3 yards, his name was Spittenhauer. Dead.
Spitting Hazer.
Spittenhauser.
But no, man, I don't. I and see the crazy thing is, like you hear about the stories of like gamblers or whatnot, or like big time streamers. They got all this that now they broke and whatnot. It's just like you really think to yourself, how, why,
Cause
how,
you got they live that
how, Sway?
lifestyle. They live that lifestyle assuming that a couple of things will get them set for the rest of their life. Don't get me wrong. In some instances, in some people's lives, that can, but that's based on their lifestyle. Say, for instance, you got a middle class couple. They come up on $1 million, but they got a bunch of kids to feed. You think their first thing gonna be is to take care of vacation? Like, nah, they gonna try to take care of some debt.
Exactly.
They gonna try to put in some investments or something for the babies and all that. But that's if they smart, because guaranteed, not all parents gonna do that.
Nope. There are some parents they really be like, oh, let's go on a vacation. We never get to go on a
Not in the hell,
vacation.
no. Let's it's not let's go on a vacation. It's y'all stay right here. We'll be right back.
We need a break. We need to go take a break and think about this for a little bit.
Straight up, they're gonna pay somebody to watch the babies and they gonna be gone. They're gonna be pew gone.
Gone for half the year on a year half a year cruise.
Be like, daddy, once we got that check, we was gone.
All right, you ready to get into the world in a week?
Let's get it. Can I
No.
start it off? Can I start it off?
Oh,
Can I start it off?
go ahead. Be my guest.
This wasn't really in the world. I mean, I guess it was in the world, but it was mostly like right in front of me. We didn't see it happen, but we driving. I'm like, yo, there's a bunch of shit in the street. We pull up at the light. Somebody went through a whole boat damn near. Took the boat off the trailer. Somebody was getting pulled out of a car. They had to be laid on the ground. Bitch face was gushing blood and all those other stuff. Tell me
Bro.
why. Look, listen. Check me out.
I can't hear you. Speak a little bit louder. What'd you say?
The car next to me, they gonna talk about some. Is everybody okay? Does anybody need something? Bitch got a gash in her face. She needs a doctor. That's what the hell she needs. Like, what the hell? Like, and then she didn't even get out of her car or anything. She just kept driving. Yeah. So I'm just like, so you just wanted to be hurt.
You know how the term rubbernecking that was rubbernecking to the extreme.
I'm just like, bruh, like these people, like, and then they had people honking and being impatient and all that. I'm just like, bro, there's debris literally all throughout the road. We had to go pretty much in front of oncoming traffic to get around it. And I had to direct the lady next to me to go around it. I had to put my blinker on because she was about to drive straight through the shit. I'm just like, bruh, y'all ain't got no common sense out here, bro.
No,
Like,
common
none.
sense is not
So,
that
like,
common.
my thing is, how you, bruh, first of all, it's an intersection. Lights on every way. You know what I mean? Everybody gets a turn. How do you go through a boat, bruh? The boat flipped off the trailer. I'm like, how do you do that? How do you do that? That means either one of two things. Dude with the boat was trying to beat the oncoming traffic,
Or she was trying to beat the
or
boat.
or you got possibility number three. The person wasn't paying attention and ran slam into the boat. Because the car where the car was that was towing the boat, it was already on the road, like out of the intersection. Yeah, so that means they had to hit that boat after it already turned, not paying attention.
It was like on the front, the side, or like.
No, they hit that boat dead ass in the middle, bruh. They totaled that truck. That truck was fucked.
Yeah, they gonna be on the phone with their insurance and be like, "You hit a what?"
Yeah, but a boat. They gonna be like, are you exaggerating for a big truck? No, ma'am. I literally hit a goddamn
Nah,
boat.
nah, nah, bro. I know not to play with them boats. Cause you know how much them boats be costing, bro.
Even a little speedboat go for at least 2,200. That's just a little small. I'm talking about the one that come with the little bitty motor that be going on the goddamn go kart. If we talking about a fishing speedboat, bro, them motherfuckers start off at 25,000.
Yeah, they
Thousand.
they the down payment for a mortgage type shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, we passed 10 minutes, so we good, so we can curse down. Yeah, type shit.
Yeah, so I was just like, but I can't. Like, I like it honestly made me mad because like people so in a hurry trying to get to where they are, and they don't even see all these cars pulled over to the side, whole ass boat in the road, debris all over the road and everything, and they like people hurt. Bitch got blood gushing on down. I'm talking about people have to pull out of the truck and lay her on the ground, bro. Dude on the phone with 911 all frantic, like he didn't know what the hell to do. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, bro, how can you watch it and be like, I ain't got time for that. I need to get where I'm going. What you gonna do? Plow through all the traffic right here?
I
Like, bitch, you
mean,
gonna wait
I
your
got
turn?
it. You about to hate my hate my
No,
answer,
but
but
listen. Granted, like for the most part, I know people. There's not really much people can do. You see what I'm saying? But my thing is, first of all, it don't matter if you in a rush or not, motherfucker. If there's traffic, there's traffic. You
facts.
can hunk the horn as much as you want. What that's gonna do? Make the traffic go faster? You think you special, bitch? Shut up. The fuck? Like that ass. You think the people at the light more unhappy than you?
You
Like
should see the nigga in the truck.
do you see what I'm saying? So I'm just like, bro, we got people trying to figure out how they gonna get around all this debris and all this stuff, and you just worry about beating the light. What happens when you
Now,
can't even
I
go
will I
past the
will
light?
say there has been some times where there you gotta understand if they got somebody on the phone, with the ambulance with 911, they coming. You got the people out the car, they cool. The car ain't gonna explode or
No, but I'm
nothing.
saying like this, like you could tell. But I'm saying it'll be a different story
No, I
if
was
it.
I was, I was getting to it. I was getting to it.
Okay, yeah, I'll
Now,
let you
if
finish. I'll let
you
you finish.
now if you gon' if you just saying, "Oh, I ain't got time for that," but you still gonna take your time to make sure everybody get through the light safely, then cool. It be them dickheads. it really be them dickheads that be fucking it up for everybody, bro.
But yeah, that's what I'm about to say. I'm looking in my rearview mirror, and you can see the person drive crazy. Bro was literally trying to when he seen everybody getting over. He took that as his opportunity to gas it and go straight. Bro literally almost went through debris and then swerved, almost hit another car,
About to
and then
cause another
yeah,
one.
thank you. So I'm just like, bro, what's all that for? Just to take the next turn.
That be them niggas that be speeding past you just to end up at the same light.
Literally, I'm just like, bro, like what
Dickheads.
was the point of that? You know what I mean? I
Burn
got
some
my I
gas.
got my baby in the car and everything. You know what I mean? That should immediately pissed me off. So I'm just like, people like, how can you see something like that and not think like, man, I probably need to be a little bit more careful. Not because of you, but because of other people. You
No,
know what I
they
mean?
bro.
They don't even think that.
There's some people they do not have internal monologue at all. They don't have a single no. Does not cross their mind at all. Just whoops. That's it.
Not even the whoops. Not even they was just like, what was that?
Just a okay.
Literally, they barely even noticed it. What was that? Nothing. Oh, okay. That's them.
Literally, we good. All right.
Yep. And then my other world in the week. This is my second one. So we had a customer come in. It was him and two little girls. They all carrying 20-pounder bags of ice. And I'm like, why they bringing them inside? What the hell? I'm talking to my coworker. I was like, they realize they ain't got to do that. Come to find out, the bitch that I was telling you about that was giving me problems a while back until she got moved around and all that shit because I said something.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me why she profiled this Mexican family and told them they had to bring the ice in order for them to buy it. Bro, we got ice inside the store and outside. Why would they need to do that?
Don't you just go
And
up there? Hey, can I get 2 bags of ice?
that's what I'm saying. And people thought I was joking and just like being upset when I said this bitch was racist. I'm like, so what y'all gonna say about that? Because she don't got no problem with a white family buying bags of ice before they go out and grab it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And she's the only woman that we have working there currently on our
They
side
would
of the
do some
store.
shit like that. They would do some shit like that. Yeah.
And he specifically said, he was like, well, that one lady said that I had to bring it in. I'm like, bro, that shit pissed me off because you got these little girls carrying 20-pounder bags of ice. That's probably half they fucking weight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I'm just like, bro, like that shit pissed me off so bad. Like that entitlement and shit, bro. Like I'm getting tired of
Bro,
it.
some people are really they genuinely think they just born. I think they just
Oh,
born that
but
way,
I've been
bro. I don't know
I've
how.
been stepping on toes
I don't know where they get that shit from.
because we got a self checkout at our store. And like people can scan liquor and all that, but they have to get my badge in order to proceed with the purchase so I can check their ID. I'm checking somebody out. A white dude come on the side doing the self checkout. He's scanning the liquor. The dude like the person I'm helping asking me for cigarettes. He was like, "Hey, I need you to scan this for me." I was like, "He's talking to me." It's like he was up here first. First off,
Give me 1
I was
second.
like, yeah, no, not even. I was like, and then he's currently saying something to me and asking me. I was like, I need to do my job and service him since he was first. I was like, you can wait. And he was like, why? I'm at the self checkout. I was like, well, no one said to go to the self checkout with something you can't self check out.
Facts. Could have went to the desk.
You see what I mean? So I told him, I was like, no. So I gotta handle this guy first. So I finished helping dude. I bagged up all his stuff. I scanned dude ID, and he had an attitude on his way out. But I was talking to the dude that I was helping, and I was like, my fault, man. Like some people just they entitlement just is crazy. He was like, oh, bro, I don't mind it. He was like, honestly, you handled that better than I did because I was about to say something. I was like, honestly, bro, shoot, you could have said something. I would have vouched for you. Cause people are crazy, bro. Like I didn't seen people cut a whole line, be like, "Yeah, I need this, this, and this," and I'd be like, "And I need you to get to the back of the line and wait till everybody
Right.
else is checked out."
You get what you need.
Right. I promise you, you'll get it. But you gonna have
Good,
patience
but
in
you
this
gonna wait.
bitch. I promise you. But yeah,
Speaking
I just get
of
tired of this shit,
entitlement,
bro.
I'm gonna use that to segue into mine because it be
I
them.
bet. Yeah, I'm done with mine. Let's get it.
Somebody called them colorless colorless colonizers.
The YT, the Ike people. That's what they call
So
them.
I'm not sure if you heard over the past I'll say like past week, 2 weeks, right? So find a black doctor directory sued for discriminating against physicians based on race. You gonna sue a website that black people made for black people to find black doctors because you felt discriminated against?
Oh,
Nigga, can
like
you?
how we
Is it hard
feel.
for niggas to find white doctors or some shit?
Listen. They feel discriminated because, well, no. Let me rephrase that. I hope they do feel discriminated because when you got black families, mixed families, they babies going in the hospital getting discriminated and getting half-ass care. Yeah,
They don't get that,
that's
bro. They don't get that. I promise you,
you see what I'm
not a
saying.
thought crosses their mind, bro.
So I'm just like, yeah. So once a community realize the people above them not doing what they need to help, the community gonna come together and find a solution and say fuck y'all.
Every
And
time.
that's exactly what they did. So now y'all mad. So that's what I don't get. Y'all gonna say fuck us. We get a solution to so y'all in order for y'all to not have the capability of saying fuck us, and y'all mad that we saying fuck y'all too.
Nigga,
What?
it gets to the point where we don't even say fuck it. We just be like,
We
okay,
just
cool.
it's just like nigga, right, do your thing, make your move, fam.
And then
Like
they
what the
still
fuck?
be pissed. You like,
Right,
oh well,
not even
you
not
should.
bothering
Well,
nobody.
I feel like that. No, that's on you. I don't care. Like,
Like there's a girl who opened up a clinic, and she said her family is already wealthy, but she still went to school and everything and all that. So she literally opened up. I forgot where's that. She opened up a free clinic for unfortunate families, and she said the only thing she have them pay for is the Medicaid stuff. So technically they're not paying for nothing. It's their insurance. But what she makes affordable is all the extra medicines, all the extra procedures. She gives them referrals that they don't need to see specialists for, and go through all the, like, pretty much she makes it short and sweet so you don't have to go through all the forms and other shit, and she handles all the forms for you. Why they trying to close her down? Because they feel like it's not fair to the people who got money. Listen, right, right.
I
They
promise you that
said
the one thing
they
they
said
hate
it's
more
not fair.
than
Like, bruh, I don't like to the
the
people
one
who
thing
got
they hate
money.
more than colored people is niggas getting shit for free. I promise you.
And
I
it's crazy
promise
because
you.
it's, if I'm
That's
not
right
mistaken,
after.
it's a white girl. That's the crazy part. It's a white girl.
That's why I said it is, and it's right after colored people because it don't
Hmm.
matter what color you are. As soon as you start giving shit for free, I just don't think that's fair. I don't give a fuck.
Right, and she a model, and she was like, I don't feel like I need to charge people for something they actually deserve. She was like, we live in a world that was supposed to be free, but everybody, we pretty much gotta pay for our health.
Literally,
She was like, I don't consider that a free will. She was like, so I'm doing my part. She was like, if you don't like it, she was like, you can go pay for all the expensive healthcare and all that. She was like, or you can come to my clinic where I can make sure you're actually taken care of. And I was like, yep, that's how you handle that. So y'all either gonna join her or y'all just gonna sit there and hate her. But either way it goes, y'all can't do shit to stop her, because at the end of the day, if she not doing shit to hurt nobody and then she helping the community, what you think the community gonna be worried about?
bro. I promise, and I'm telling you, it's a cult. It's a cult. It has to be a cult.
Hmm.
I'm not sure if you heard about it. This is technically World in a Week, but I don't got the little headline pulled up. There was another Republican. Now hear me, another Republican, not MAGA, Republican
Hmm.
that lost because he opposed Trump, specifically and only because he opposed Trump. Trump literally told people, "Hey, do not vote for this man," and they specifically voted in somebody else that was that supported Israel. He literally lost his seat. I think they said that he had a seat for like 8, 12 years, something like that, in between there, and lost it because of that. That's how far
Hell
they're
no.
willing to go, bro. They don't care. Like it's to the point. A lot of these people, you genuinely cannot reason with them, and that go make. I'm gonna take that to my second world in the week. Now, uh, where is it at? We talked about the whole Donald Trump suing the IRS, right? We talked about that.
Say that one more time.
That Donald Trump sued the IRS.
We probably went over it. I don't remember too well, so just go over it one time.
For anybody that don't know, we're gonna do a quick little short recap. So essentially, Trump was supposed to report his taxes, because he has different businesses, corporations, whatever that he owns, this, that, and the third, and then also in the presidency, yada yada. He was supposed to report his taxes, but he did not. He ended up being exposed and having his taxes leaked. Now,
Yeah, yeah,
granted,
yeah,
he
yeah.
is a
I
victim
remember
in
that.
that, but he then goes on to sue the IRS because his stuff was leaked. But it was stuff that he was supposed to report, but he didn't report anyway.
So technically, it wasn't leaked; it was just reported.
Right. And the crazy part is, I'm not sure if they gave it to him or not, but it's just like, if you look at it from like, a legal standpoint, like if they expose like his business taxes and stuff like that, he would get away with that.
Hmm.
And here's the tipper of it all: it's against the people that he appointed, the people that he appointed in. It's his administration. It's his administration he's suing.
That's crazy, bro. Just don't. He see now, bro.
And then here's where it gets even better. The Trump administration has created a nearly $1.8 billion fund to compensate people who say they were unfairly targeted by previous administrations. The so-called anti-weaponization fund was born out of a settlement reached between the IRS and Donald Trump, one of his adult sons, in the Trump organization, and a lawsuit they brought in January over the. Yeah, so this is actually them giving it to him. So I guess this would be evidence that they won. They won that court case.
Who is they? Him or the other
Him,
people?
his sons, and the entirety of his family.
That's insane.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. They can also no longer be audited by the IRS ever again. Ever.
Nah, that's shady. That sounds shady as fuck.
They got played. Go ahead, give them their I fell for it again award. I think this is like the 200th time at this point. This nigga's a scam artist, bro. They call it a businessman. No, this nigga's a scam artist. This nigga
Nah,
just
it's
robbed y'all
because
blind,
money
bro.
talk, bullshit walks. Money talks.
Literally.
He paying off people. You already seen he done got caught paying off people multiple times. Remember he had a big ass hush scandal and all that shit because he inappropriately touching women and all that shit.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling these niggas do not care. They don't.
It's because we in a world full of weirdos, bro.
Bro, and you know what's crazy? So, they basically called that a slush fund, and some of that money is going to the January 6th insurrectionists. When they stormed when the white people stormed the Capitol. Yeah, so basically they was trying to get into the White House and overthrow the government, whatever. Yeah, no, they were called those insurrectionists. I would have to pull up the actual definition of it. Actually, what is a insurrectionist? A person who is engaged in violent uprising against an authority or government. So technically, they would call they call the Black Panther Party insurrectionists. That's wasn't even technically known. Like they literally called them niggas terrorists. They were just fighting for black people's rights. They were called terrorists.
Bro, you know how many times somebody been called a terrorist other than black?
Yeah, bro, they call them niggas terrorists over the littlest shit. Oh, I don't think Donald Trump should be supporting these terrorists. How dare you not stand with the president and everything that he says? What the fuck?
Yeah, so pretty much, I'll put you like this. In their words, if you do anything that goes against America's Constitution or America's,
it's not even the Constitution. They go against
no.
They go against
That's
the
what I was about to
Constitution
say.
at this
That's
point.
what I'm about to say. They don't realize they looking in the mirror when they say that shit. Do you realize how many times, like racial slurs and all this other stuff, like half the stuff that they do, even the policing, that's against the Constitution. But it's because they part of a race that's known to be violent. Whites are known to be violent too. Some of the most violent occasions in history at that.
They literally said that violence is like tied to poverty. Now, there is a statistic or some number I gotta go find that they talking about. They always do is like, oh, we're the lowest percent of the population and we commit most of the crimes. That's a lie. There is one they're talking about. It's just like, oh, even black people in rich neighborhoods commit the most crimes. Yeah,
I'm gonna stop you right there. Actually, some of that is true, but you want to know why? It's not because they are actually doing this stuff. The government be feeding drugs and all that stuff into neighborhoods, and then people who got records and everything and all that, they be like, look, this is what you gonna do for us. Oh, we gonna stack some more time on top of your parole. We gonna stack some more time on top of your whoop de whoop. The people that don't do what they say, those are the ones getting booked and looked at as the violent offenders.
I was about to say, nigga, you and that's actually the last little cherry on top. Yeah, for all them niggas that's going to jail, do you know how many of them niggas are actually exonerated of the charges? The niggas was literally not even. Literally, they was just
never
a name.
Did nothing.
Never did nothing.
Spent years waiting for a trial.
Falsely accused, put in jail, and now they whole life altered for some shit that they was convicted of. They ain't never did.
And they just gonna be like, "Oops, my bad. Here's a little bit of money so you can at least feed yourself. Not so you can get a car, not so you can get a place, but you can at least go to Goodwill, get a shirt, and then get some food."
But nope, they get $1.8 million, bro. And you know what's the crazy part? One of them niggas that did that, guess what he just got convicted of? Pedophilia.
Wait, one of the people who got convicted of falsely accusing stuff?
No, one of the January 6th people. About the $1.8 million that they get. Yeah,
Wait,
he was supposed to
okay,
get a share of that. He just got convicted for pedophilia. I think it was molesting a 2-year-old child, bro.
that's disgusting.
But these are the people they choose to support. And that's the crazy part. Regardless, bro. Again, we have so much evidence. We know that there was a sex trafficking ring, and no arrests have been made. Can
Bro, that's just
anybody
like
explain that
that.
shit to me?
Bro, that's just like that dumbass study that they did where they was like, oh, pedophiles aren't really people looking to hurt kids. They're just grown people with childlike minds. I'm like,
Fuck
nigga,
that.
I don't. Bro, I
Kill
was
it with
like,
fire.
I don't give a
Absolutely, kill it
fuck,
with fire.
man. You can have an infant motherfucking brain fall. I give a motherfuck, bitch. If you older than the age of 5, you should know fucking better. Period. I don't give a fuck.
You know, Dr. Kumar said it best. Unfortunately, some of these niggas gotta die.
They even
They
said it in
gotta get
court.
put to
And
they
if
gotta
and
get
if
put
you
laid
ask
to
me,
rest.
because they said in the court at the age of 5 and up, a kid is able to speak for themselves. If you ask me, fuck no. A baby at 2 years old, a 2 year old baby can show you where they owie is.
Hmm?
You see what I'm saying? They don't pay attention. That
Yeah,
shit is
bro.
wrong, bro. Like why would you even be sick in the head enough to try to give that a reasonable explanation on why somebody hurt a kid? Because keep
Bro.
in mind,
Cause
most
they
of these
sick. They
pedophiles,
sick. They sick, bro.
you
They
got to
sick in
keep
the
in mind,
head.
most of these pedophiles, they don't just get caught up for touching these kids. They get caught up for killing them.
Yeah, that's definitely the next step too.
Do you see what I'm saying? So we not we so okay. So you gonna tell me every kid? Think about it, because if you talking about an adult has a child like mine, that means every person that's born has a chance of being like that, right? Okay. If everybody has a chance of being like that, why is there only select people? Keep in mind, it's not. It'd be a different story if they came from the same backgrounds, same type of stories. You know what I mean? Went through the same experience, but they not. That's not the case. We got rich people doing this. We
Facts.
got people with big families. We got
Facts.
people that's married into families doing this shit. We got
Facts.
the siblings doing this to siblings. We got fathers doing this to daughters, mothers doing it. Like I'm like, bruh, they're y'all. They don't draw a line when that shit. So why would you try to be reasonable with that? That's crazy to me. That's crazy. Blows my mind. Yeah, stay the fuck away from me.
Not a thought crosses through their head, bro. All they do is just parrot the same shit that they don't even read into the shit they read, or yeah, they don't even research into the shit that they read, bro. They just
That's
read the
just like
headlines and
whole.
that's it.
That's just like the whole identity thing. Think about it. I understand they want people to feel how they want to feel, be free to express themselves and all that other stuff. Okay, that's cool, be y'all. I'm not against nobody. But at least give the chance for the kids to decide that's it themselves. Don't be enforcing that shit in school. Enforcing that shit on religious standings and stuff like that. Cause even if you're not big on religion, I guarantee you there's been multiple people that be like, hey, just remember so and so God watching, or just remember you need to pray. Just remember, there's always somebody that's gonna come across you that remember Christ is a thing. That's gonna help you remember. Oh, there's a certain way of life and how you should live life, and if you don't, you a sinner. You going straight to hell. You the
Bro,
devil.
there was no shortage of them niggas, and I promise you, I'm looking at all them in their face. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, but my thing is, y'all not even making it to a point. Like this is why that's why I kind of stepped away from the church and everything. Because yeah, okay, even if they the devil and all this other stuff, you know how many people I done seen in church leave church go spark up a blunt on the property.
On the property
Amen,
is crazy.
hallelujah. I'm gonna get close to you.
That burning bush, you know what I'm saying? But no, I will
Like,
say about the whole the kids transitioning thing. No, I will say I do support them getting help and having some people talk them through their
mm-hmm,
feelings, because I feel like everybody's valid to their feelings. So if they feel like they got something wrong, yeah, talk to them kids. Let them
mm-hmm,
tell you how they feel, because they be so quick to, oh, we got to do this, we got to do that, Christian conversion camp, this, that, and the third, instead of actually just talking to the kids, just like, okay, why do you feel this way?
mm-hmm.
Is there anything that we can do? Get them to a therapist, and then if they still feel that way, maybe start them on some horror blockers, but
Yeah,
don't give
cause
them
like
those
I put it to
surgeries
you like
until they
this.
like at least 21.
I'm about to say I put it to you like this. This goes for a gay dude and a gay woman. I can understand like you being attracted to the same. to the same gender and you're not understanding why and you're trying to go figure that out versus a lot of these people getting sexually assaulted, not dealing with it and being like, oh, I'm gonna just flip roles so that never happened to me again. That's how that shit ends up spreading. Them be the ones that need to be going to get help. And even if that's still what you choose to do, they still need to go get help because they don't need to be spreading that type of like transformity to people. You know what
Well,
I mean? They need to.
it also stems from whenever that happens, that trauma. A lot of people, they don't deal with their traumas.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, and like, don't get me wrong. I know there's a lot of trauma that be hard to deal with. But my thing is, I feel like these are the only two right things you can do when it comes down to that. Go get help, or do your best to protect other people from experiencing that. Because if
Facts.
you sitting up here, if like pretty much projecting your experience onto people, like, oh damn, I'm getting scared. I don't want that to happen to me, so I'm gonna start following you. That's how you end up getting the people who struggle with identity. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
I can
that's why I
understand that.
said these people actually need to go like do some deep research within themselves because they like a lot of these women. They like, oh, I'm bisexual, blah, blah, blah. A lot of times they say that because they man got them fucking on somebody else. They saying that a lot of times because they following their friends and they think that shit cute. A lot of times they doing that shit because they went through something. Like a lot of times you never know. But my thing is at the end of the day, all that shit you still need to go talk about that shit.
Facts. Or else you're just gonna be keep spreading that shit.
Thank you. Because it's gonna get to a point to like I said, if the homegirl follow another homegirl and they think that shit cute, why is it not like damn, like I wonder if she okay? I wonder if like damn, she always doing it. I wonder if it's just if she's comfortable doing this or if she just letting loose. Cause 9 times out of 10, a
They
lot of these
just let
people just
loose.
let loose. Thank you. It'd be a different story if they was a polygamist. They actually into like relationships with threes and they take that like you know what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Shout out to the game.
people false advertising their identity, and that's how you get the rape scandals. That's how you get people getting caught up in bullshit. That's how you get the lies of somebody trying to destroy your character and everything, and
I
then
was about
that's
to
how
say
you get the
even
identity
in
crisis.
poly couples and different stuff like that, it takes a level of maturity and honesty with yourself to
Thank you.
be.
A level of maturity that they do not have these days. That's the key point. A level of maturity. Because I put it to you like this. All right, you want to identify as a woman. Okay, last time I checked, women are supposed to keep up with how they smell. Women are supposed to keep up with how they look, and women are supposed to keep up with how they portray themselves. And that don't mean that's either with a dyke or with a straight woman. You see what I'm saying? My thing is, if you gonna sit up there and portray yourself as a woman, at least smell right. Don't be coming in here smelling funky. Don't be coming in here saying acting like you a bad bitch, but you smell worse than the homeless dude outside. Cause I'm gonna
Oof.
treat you like such. And they gonna say, oh, it's because you like no, it's because you acting like you top shit. You acting like you entitled because everybody needs to know you identify as this. Cool, we respect that, but what we don't respect is how you making other people feel uncomfortable.
Hey, thank you. I like that. I like that. Because there are
You see
definitely
what I mean?
some people where it's just like they make that, not necessarily like they make that their whole identity per se, but it's like they literally make that like that one specific thing their
They
whole
want to be
identity.
seen.
Like they ain't
They want to
nothing
be
else
seen.
to you. You don't like playing video games. You don't got no favorite
Thank you.
alcohol. You ain't got, you know,
Don't get me
no
wrong.
hobbies, nothing.
I didn't met some cool cross dressers, dudes dressed as women. You know, like talking it, bro. I done met a whole dude that has a woman voice, beard and all, and talks high pitch as hell.
Nah,
You
sometimes
see what
they
I'm
just
saying?
be them,
But
bro.
even
They
then,
be
that like stuff like that, it don't bother me. What bothers me is when if that's their lifestyle and they try to project it on the other people, like they just gotta they just gotta respect that fact. Because first off, you gotta remember, people have this different ideals of what life's supposed to be like.
And you
So for
know who
one,
has the biggest issue accepting that?
the people with identity
The
struggles.
them niggas, they be out there preaching that Lord forgive me, they be out there preach. Actually, I won't even curse. They be out there preaching that blasphemy and then not even practicing it themselves. Because how you
Mm-hmm.
gonna call yourself like okay? Now are we gonna say oh we read the whole Bible? Yeah, okay, maybe I do got a little bit of reading left to do. That's on me. However, from my understanding, I know that God said let the one without sin throw the first stone. So why are we throwing stones in the glass house? Is my question.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's part of the reason why I try my best not to judge people. The messed up experience, but it was kind of funny at the same time. But still, bro, like, had to ask the Lord for to repent. Long story short, this lady came in. She was like, trying to mouth out stuff, but not really saying nothing, but pointing stuff out. Bro, finished helping her out. She leaves, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that's what we call a real chicken head." We look outside. She's signing. The lady was deaf. Yeah, bro said, "Oh, I'm going straight to hell." I was like, "Yeah, first class ticket, my nigga, first class ticket."
Business
So you see
class. You
what I
got you
mean?
got you
So
got
I'm just like,
beverages and everything served.
mm-hmm. So I'm just like, when it come down to people like that, like I want everybody to know I ain't got no issue with anybody. Dude, live your life. But my thing is, don't do like I put it to you like this. I consider that the same thing as a bunch of gang banging ass motherfuckers coming in with a 40 and pistols out everywhere and all that shit. You know what I mean? Why everybody trying to get service with their family and everything. I consider that the same thing. You want to know why? Because it'd be a different story if you're trying to keep yourself together. It'd be a different story if, because like, don't get me wrong. I like everybody's comfortability isn't your problem. For one, let's get that out there.
That's true.
But two, there is a way to hold yourself accountable. There is a way to hold yourself when you out in public. That's what people fail to realize. So okay, yeah, you can be a transgender. You can identify as a goddamn pineapple for all I give a fuck. But at the end of the day, you gonna have to keep those pineapple spokes within a radius of making people feel safe. Because if you're making people feel uncomfortable, you're doing the same thing that people did to you when you first came out. Tell me not.
That's true.
Do you see what I mean? So I'm just like, you can't sit up here and be like, oh, y'all need to make it comfortable for me while you making it uncomfortable for everybody else. I don't think so.
But I feel like I can't pinpoint it exactly. However, once I start talking about it, you gon' understand. It's always that same personality they have. It's the same one that them gay white boys be having. It be the same one that they be. It's that stereotypical personality, but all of them mock like a black woman. But it's not the
You not like a struggling black woman. You not lying.
Yeah, no,
You
it's
not
literally
lying.
it's always that same group. It's always that same group.
You not lying. Like, not even trying to sound racist or
No,
like
and that's why I
like
said that, and that's why I said it's not even tied to race. It'd be the they'd be like white dudes. It'd be transgender. It's
because
literally it's
like first of all,
that
let's
specific personality, bro.
well, let's first of all, let's clear this up for our black queens. We know our black queens be doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? We
That's
respect
why I
y'all and
said
all that.
stereotypical,
But
stereotypical.
they gotta remember, there's also these women that's loud, reckless, don't give a damn about nobody's establishment, nothing. You know what I mean? Only care about themselves. You know what I mean? We got people at fast food joints jumping over the counter because they chicken tender don't look the way they wanted to. Whole
Now
order
there
right.
are some people they don't be doing us some justice, bro.
Yeah,
They
you
be
see what
they
I'm
be
saying?
they be setting us up for failure, man.
And that's what I said. That's where it comes down to holding yourself a certain way when you out in public. That comes with maturity. Majority of them like that.
Nah,
Majority of them like that.
they ain't got it.
Because
Mm.
I put it to you like this. I've seen somebody comfortable with their sexuality. I've seen a very gay, flamboyant dude, all pink highlights, all this other stuff. You know what I mean? People looking at him crazy and all that, being respectful. And, like, you know what I'm saying? Not smelling foul. You know, had his perfume on and all that other shit. You know what I mean? Like, actually looking decent.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
them real okay. So I feel like you could tell the real gay from a performative gay.
That's what I was
Them
about to
real,
say.
bro. Them real, yeah. They'll
They
put you on
gonna
some
treat
sense, bro.
themselves like an
You
actual
gonna you
bad
gonna
bitch.
find some good smells, bro.
Like, I'll put it to you like this. I done seen gay dudes come in and make women who actually look good look at themselves like, damn, like, this motherfucker got eyebrows that I want. This motherfucker got eyelashes that you
They
see
be
what I
taking care
mean?
of themselves, bro.
That Thank you. So they can't sit up here and act like, oh, this just my life. It's because I'm transgender. I gotta smell funky. It's because I'm having no. Even if you have an identity crisis, there's nothing wrong with soap and water.
Mm.
I don't care. I
To
done
be
seen
fair,
homeless people.
I think there's just got some people that just struggle with soap and water.
Thank you.
To be
That's what I'm
general,
saying.
bro. Some of them
That's
be.
where the whole mental standing come from. So if you worried
Ooh.
about your transgender before how your body smell, because these people be smelling like they deteriorating, fam. Like it's like I'm like real shit. I'm not trying to make nobody feel bad because even in my homeless stages, sleeping in a car, nigga, you could never find me smelling like that ever. I like literally, like, bro. I'm telling you, when I was homeless sleeping in a car, I had people like, damn, bro. Literally, I had somebody tell me I smell delicious, my nigga.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hold on. Wait.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? But that's just because I keep up with myself no matter what my situation is. So when like I ain't never went through the identity crisis and stuff like that, so I can't really speak on that. But as far as taking care of yourself through a struggle, I can speak on that.
All right. Now, I will admit I'm already getting tired. So I think.
It's all right. We only got 5 more minutes left. But yeah, to end my thing, my little rant on that. My main thing is do what you do, live your life. Yeah, you don't have to worry about nobody comfortability. But the more you worry about someone else's comfortability, most likely they'll worry about yours. Granted, that's not 100%. Only thing I'm saying is just be careful, take care of yourself, make sure y'all smelling good, wipe your ass.
Facts. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
All
with
right,
that,
let's get it.
let's get into this factor crap, and then we're gonna wrap up this episode. Cause I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm on 10%. I gotta go plug.
I bet.
Gotta go plug myself in. I need
We
that
still ain't
electric
even hop
charger.
on Call of Duty last night.
Nope.
I passed out. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
But all right, you ready?
Yep.
Factor crap. In Italy, red cars are more expensive to insure, and white cars are the least costly to insure. I think that's a fact because I think they said
Wait,
it's
say that one more time.
okay. In Italy, red cars are more expensive to insure, and white cars are the least costly to insure. No, I would say I think that's a fact because they said it's like something about like red cars and then like boys with
Yeah,
red cars.
no, it's not even that. I feel like, well, not I feel, but so how could I put it? So you know how they talk about headlights, different color headlights and stuff like that, and or like say for instance, when you put one of them stickers on your car and it has like different emojis and shit popping up, they consider it uh attraction for drivers, attraction to cause distraction or some shit like that. But
Mm.
pretty much certain colors catches the eye and it's gonna make you look, no matter what you do. It's crazy. There's been studies on it and everything. Like animals do it, babies do it, adults do it. It's just certain. It's like it's not just the primary colors either.
Now,
But
see
red,
what I heard it was just that sometimes niggas be getting in them red cars and they get that color red and they just be so
shoot, what
they
I
start
see more white
driving
and
a little
black cars
green.
doing that. I see more white and black cars getting accidents than red cars.
But what
I'm
we
gonna
think?
say,
I'm gonna say fact.
fuck it, let's go with facts.
It's crap.
Falsified.
Yeah, it's
I knew it.
falsified. Worldwide insurance companies are colorblind, so please yourself. That's okay.
Wait, what do you say?
It said worldwide insurance companies are colorblind, so please yourself. Maybe I will directly after this. Fact or crap. The creator of comic book hero Wonder Woman, William Moulton Marston, pen name Charles Moulton, William Moulton Marston, pen name
What
Charles
the fuck? You
Moulton,
already lost me.
and his two
Already lost.
wives were
False.
responsible for the first prototype of the polygraph, also known as a lie detector.
I don't know. False.
So basically,
I
the creator of Wonder Woman was also the responsible for the first prototype of the lie detector. Did he create Wonder Woman and the lie detector? Because remember, she does have the little lasso of truth.
false.
You saying false? I think that's
False.
false. But it was him and his two wives.
False.
You going false?
False.
I'm gonna go with you because I was wrong in the first one. I'll go false. I'll go crap.
Ain't no fucking way.
It's a fact, and that's the truth.
They can
How?
go to hell with that one.
How?
They can go to hell with that one. That shit is so far separated, bro. How in the fuck?
And that's why I was just like, bro, but he had help. He didn't say he did it by himself, but he had help.
God damn it. 0-2. Next question.
May 20th, 1873 is the birthday of blue jeans. 1873? Was niggas wearing jeans in 1873?
Yeah, honestly, I think so.
Blue jeans? The birthday, May 20th is the birthday, May 20th. I'm gonna say crap because how we know the specific date?
Because some jeans be like, established this business in 1973,
Levi's
75 or bullshit.
estimated since
Yeah.
1876.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say fact.
I'm scared. I've been off this week. It's not known for me to get too wrong in a row.
I'm always off, so I just be throwing shit out there.
Let it ride. I'm gonna go crap. And 0 for 3. Goddamn.
I was right.
On this day, and I literally said it, Levi's. On this day, Levi Strauss and Jacob Davis received a patent for riveting work pants, including the first blue jeans. Jean Genius.
1 and 3.
And I literally mentioned the fucking brand by goddamn name and still got it wrong.
1 and 3. Hey. No.
All right.
That was the next one.
Factor crap. Disney World is officially moving to Nashville starting this year's end. Disney World will be closing one of its theme parks to move them to Nashville, Tennessee. Factor crap. I'm gonna say fact.
I heard that they were moving, but I didn't hear anything closing down. I heard they were branching out because all the new movies and stuff coming out. So I'm gonna say crap.
I'm gonna be a little racist. Well, not racist.
Crying.
It's because everything's getting more conservatives and whatnot, and with Tennessee, Nashville being the most conservative, you know, they gonna try and milk that money. They're grifters.
I'm gonna say crap. I'm gonna
say fact.
All right. Ha.
It's a grand old field. Damn, I am off, bro. I need to go to sleep. That's what it is. I'm off my game.
To invoke.
Damn, can I get? I need to get one this week. Just give me one. Just give me one, bro.
Now I feel like I'm about to get the next one wrong. Watch.
Factor crap. During the 1950s, the holiday song "I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus" was condemned for suggesting infidelity. I'm gonna say that's a fact.
Yes,
it has to be. That has to be a fact.
Definitely a fact.
That's a fact. Let's go. That's a toss up. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm crying.
Mommy and Santa Claus are usually married in most families.
I did.
Thank God. Oh my God. What? That's 1 and 4?
2, you know what I'm saying? 3 and 2.
That might be my worst record.
3 and 2.
That might be my worst record. I'm gonna have to make a comeback on that.
I'm dead. But as far as like all the stuff I was saying, from the clinic to the, projecting sexuality and identity, like the long thing I'm gonna say is everybody do y'all research, make sure y'all taking care of yourself, you know what I mean? Because even
get in touch with your mental.
Yeah, I was gonna say everything I say can't even be taken for 100%, because even I can get some stuff wrong, reading the wrong stuff out the wrong place. Like, you know what I mean? So just listen to what we saying and then go do your research on it, and you get your grasp on what you feel is what the gist of what we were saying. Even
research
if y'all feel like
research.
I'm wrong, right? Even if y'all feel like y'all
don't be falling for this
right,
shit, bro. They be trying to throw shit at the wall and hope that shit sticks. Don't fall for that, bro.
Yeah. So this my quote and philosophy for life. Yes, everybody might say they got rules and guidelines to everything, but you ain't living life until you figure out your understanding of life.
Facts. And once you do, live that shit to the fullest, because can't nobody tell you how to live your life but you.
Not even me.
But at least wash your ass, bro. At least wash your ass, please. I can tell you to do that.
You know what I'm saying?
You know?
At least. You know what I'm saying? Toilet paper, soap and water. You know what I'm saying?
But
paper towel, baby wipe if you got to, goddamn.
All right, everybody. I want to thank you all for tuning into the ITSF podcast. We are, trying to get back on a more consistent schedule, so we will be doing weekly episodes, uploads, and we will be We've been gone. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He been hit me up. Hey, you want to do the podcast? It's been me. I've been saying, nah, I don't know if I feel this.
I've been trying to be on. I be hassling. I was like, hey, bro, when I open this shit,
hey, bro. I don't know if I feel today, though.
I be laying down. Hey, bro. Hey, nah.
We having on the podcast.
I'm dead. But hey, yeah, productivity and creativity, y'all stay on it.
Hey, what did you say? When you put in hard work, nigga, the outcome is always progression.
Facts. And if the shoe fits, motherfucker,
Wear that bit. All right, we out.